Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different from our traditional mattress review. Today, I'm going to be discussing 5 of the major things that you should be aware of if you're shopping for a bed online. Now, the whole online mattress craze has been going on for a while now. Lots and lots of beds are available within the online space. And for a lot of consumers, it can be a pretty convenient way of getting a mattress. But if you're new to the whole experience and you're not really sure where to actually start, listen, I don't blame you. It can be a pretty intimidating and overwhelming process looking for a bed online, as it's usually a pretty sizable purchase. And there are so many different options out there to choose from. So you probably want to get it right the first time. And that's where we come in. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we have tested and reviewed practically every single online bed that you've ever heard of. And we know online beds like the back of our hands and everything about the online mattress space. And our main goal over here is just to help you find the bed that matches your preferences. So without further ado, let's discuss 5 main things to consider when you're looking for an online mattress.
That's why you go to the Slumber Yard.
Now, if you find this video helpful towards your online mattress search, we would really appreciate it if you dropped a like on this video and considered subscribing to the channel for more. And if you want any more information related to online beds, such as coupons or discounts on them to help save you some money, check out our website, myslumberyard.com. We'll try to link it in the description. Okay, so what's the first major thing to take into account when looking for an online mattress? Well, obviously, one of the biggest things to consider is your overall budget. So how much are you willing to spend on a new bed? As I mentioned earlier, mattresses are usually bigger purchases, and some of them can be pretty dang pricey. The average cost of a queen-size bed online is usually anywhere between the $800 to $1,200 range. Some of these are your staples of the online space, like the original beds from Casper, Lisa, and Nectar. If you're on a tighter budget, there are some ultra-affordable options out there, many of which are actually offered through Amazon. These are brands like Amazon Basics, Lucid, and Linen Spa. But there are even some affordable bed-in-a-box brands that sell directly to consumers like Dream Foam and Tuft & Needle. Then you've got the top-tier brands within the online space that offer high-quality options made up of more premium materials. These are brands that are like Avocado, Sattva, and of course Tempur-Pedic. Regardless of how much you're personally willing to spend on a new mattress, it's nice to know that you have options out there to accommodate virtually any budget. Now, if you are interested in saving money on a brand new bed online, that's another one of our specialties over here at the Slumber Yard. And we actually have an entire mattress deals page set up on our website dedicated to finding you the best discounts and deals within the online space. So just check down below in the description to see what types of deals and discounts that we found to help you out with the pricing for your next bed. Now, just so you're aware, mattress brands do like to play around with the pricing that they offer for their mattresses. You could look one week and that pricing could be completely different the next. So feel free to use our website as a resource for the current pricing for online beds. Now, once you've got your budget nailed down, the next thing to probably take into account is your overall sleeping preferences. And a lot of that has to do with how firm you prefer your bed. So there are 3 main sleeper types. You've got back sleepers, side sleepers, stomach sleepers, and then you've got your combination sleepers who rotate between all of these positions throughout the night. This is usually how most people operate. But you want to identify which of these positions is your primary one at night. So do you mainly sleep on your side, back, stomach, or a combination of all 3? If you're more of a back or stomach sleeper, you're probably going to be searching for a firmer mattress that provides more support under the areas of your body that hold the most of your mass, like your lower back and trunk. Side sleepers, on the other hand, usually prefer softer beds that offer more pressure relief on their shoulders and hips, as those are the main areas of your body that are pushing into the mattress as you rest. And if you're more of a combination sleeper, you're probably going to be looking for a bed that sits right in the middle in terms of that overall firmness. As an example, I'm personally a combination sleeper that tends to favor my side, so I sleep on a bed that's like a medium firmness, meaning I get the best of both worlds. So, if I am on my side, I do get a little bit of pressure relief, but I'm also not compromising the support that I get if I'm on my back or my stomach. However you like to sleep though, rest assured there are options within the online space to basically go along with any type of preference. So now that you've identified the type of sleeper you are and how firm you prefer your bed, the next thing to consider is probably going to be feel. So what type of material do you want to feel in your mattress on a nightly basis? Now there are several types of mattress feels out there, but one of the most common ones is probably going to be memory foam. So memory foam has actually been around since the 70s, and it's basically a type of foam that's slower to respond back to its original shape after you release pressure from it. It's often referred to as remembering your body's shape, shape, hence the name memory foam. Now, lots of people out there really enjoy the body-conforming sink-in sensations that memory foam provides them because it can make you feel kind of cradled by the bed, but some other people like myself don't really enjoy it because it can produce a kind of stuck feeling when you go to rotate between different sleeping positions. Some online brands feature beds with more dense memory foam feels. These are options like Nectar and Tempur-Pedic, but more and more brands are starting to make beds with more responsive memory foam feels like Layla, Amerisleep, Bear, and even Lumenleaf. So if you want more of a new age style of memory foam feel, maybe look into getting one of these options. Now, another common type of feel within the online space is a more responsive one, and a good example under this category would probably be a latex foam bed. Latex foam as a material is pretty much the exact opposite of a memory foam, so it responds almost immediately once pressure is released, so it's super responsive and almost kind of spongy. This material is also one of the only naturally derived types of foam, and it's also naturally moisture wicking and hypoallergenic as well. Because of its nature, latex foam is one of the predominant things featured in a lot of natural and organic options in the online space, some of those being Awara, Avocado, My Green Mattress, and plush beds. Another type of responsive feel can be classified by some sort of proprietary material, like the hyperelastic polymer used within all of the purple beds. So this material isn't necessarily like latex foam, but it is super responsive and also body conforming as well. It almost appears to be soft and firm at the same time, and as a material, hyperelastic polymer is super squishy, stretchy, and responsive. Now, if you're not really sure what you're looking for as far as feel goes, you maybe just want a comfy foam bed, odds are you're going to be searching for more of a neutral foam feel. The best way to describe this type of feel is a soft, comfy foam one. It's not going to be slow to respond like a memory foam, nor is it going to be springy like a latex foam, but rather somewhere in between the two. We think the vast majority of sleepers out there who don't really know the specific type of feel that they want should probably go with a neutral foam bed, just because most people find them to be generally comfortable. And there are so many options within the online space that feature this type of option. It would actually make your head spin. It's kind of too many to list, so we'll try to link some down below in the description. Now, there are tons of other mattress feels out there. If you have a bed with a pillow top, it's naturally going to feel like whatever is in that pillow top. A lot of them are soft, pressure relieving, and fluffy. And of course, you can combine materials to produce more of a mixed foam feel in general. I guess the main point that I'm trying to drive home here is that there are a bunch of different types of mattress feels out there. Now, once you've kind of nailed down the type of feel that you want, another big factor to consider is, your body type. And this directly applies to the type of construction that you're looking for in a bed. So there are two types of bed designs. You've got your all foam beds, which are beds that are entirely comprised of various foam layers. And then you've got your hybrid beds, which use some type of coil system for their main support in conjunction with some foam comfort layers. Now, all foam beds are generally most ideal for medium to petite sized folks, but if you're a heavier person, say in the range of around 225 pounds or more, you probably want to look into getting a hybrid bed. This is just because the coils used within hybrid beds provide a bit more bidirectional support and bounce for bigger people than dense support foams usually can long term. So if you're a lighter or an average sized person, you're probably just fine by going with an all foam bed. It should support your weight. And even if you're a bit heavier, you could get by on an all foam bed. You're just probably better off going with a hybrid mattress in the long run. Also, your body type could affect how you perceive the firmness of a bed. So heavier people are going to usually sink into a mattress more than lighter folks who are going to lay more on top of them. So naturally, heavier people are probably going to find beds to be a bit softer than an average sized person, whereas more petite people are going to find them to be a little bit firmer. Now, just so you know, when it comes to firmness over here at the Slumber Yard, we tend to rank beds in regards to the average sized person. So someone that's in the range of around 160 pounds, give or take. But just so you know, body type can definitely be a big deciding factor when looking for a bed online. And speaking of looking for a bed online, one of the best parts about the whole online mattress buying process are the policies that these beds usually come with. Most come with completely free bed-in-a-box shipping, so they'll actually arrive at your door stuffed inside of a box that's around 4 feet tall. And they somehow even manage to fit king sizes into a smaller box such as this, which is pretty remarkable. Some brands even offer white glove delivery, in which case someone will deliver the mattress to your home full size and set it up for you. But regardless of the method on how the beds get to you, it shouldn't cost extra. Then once the bed is in your possession, you also get a trial period to put it through your rigorous sleep tests in order to decide if it's really the right mattress for you. And in most cases, it's around 100 nights. I think the lowest we've seen seen is around a 30-night trial period. Some brands go with 120 nights, and some even give you an entire year to test their beds out at home before you're stuck with them, which is pretty crazy. And I think the highest we've seen is 18 full months to try a mattress out in the comfort of your own home before you have to decide whether to keep it or return it. Crazy. Speaking of crazy, are you happy, Wes? He made me do that for you guys.
You're welcome.
And if you end up not liking your bed within that given time frame, most brands also offer completely free returns with their beds. So say on night 61 out of those 100 nights, you decide that you're no longer into the bed for whatever reason, you just call the company up, schedule a mattress removal, and get all of your money back. It's really that simple. Now, free returns doesn't apply to each and every single online mattress brand. Some incur some sort of a transportation fee if you do decide to return the bed, but in general, free returns is a pretty commonplace thing for online beds. Now let's say the opposite occurs. So say you end up sleeping on your new mattress through that trial period time frame and you want to keep the thing. Well, that's great because most are backed by warranties. I think the usual standard within the online space is around 10 years. Some go with 15, 20, and some even like lifetime or forever warranties. Now, since we've tried so many online beds out here over here at the Slumberyard, I think we kind of take for granted how amazing these policies actually are. I mean, what if they applied to other things? Can you imagine if you had a lifetime warranty on your computer or a 365-night trial on a brand new Maserati? How awesome would that be? Now, the types of policies that you will get will certainly vary from mattress to mattress, but it's all really consumer-friendly stuff, and we see it as a pretty efficient way of trying out a new bed. You don't have to go to some store and try out a bed awkwardly for a couple minutes. Instead, you get to try the thing out in the comfort of your own home for a few months, and if you end up not liking it, just have it sent back for free. We think bed-in-a-box policies are one of the main driving factors behind the whole popularity of the online mattress craze, and they're definitely something to keep in mind when shopping for a bed online. Anyways, guys, those were 5 main things to note about the whole online mattress buying process. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and you maybe feel just a little bit more confident about searching for your next online bed. If that's the case, we would, again, really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to write us any sorts of questions down below in the comments. If you need any more information regarding the whole online mattress space, go ahead and check down below in the description for more, or just head on over to our very own website, myslumberyard.com, the best resource for all your online bedding product inquiries and needs. But that's going to do it for me. I'm JD from the Slumberyard, and I've got a 365-night trial period on a Maserati, baby, so I'm going to see you next time. Whee!